Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
Whew. Y'all, when I tell y'all, first of all, I want to just say thank you so much for all of the love and support. The support has been overwhelming, y'all. I am super excited and super thankful for the amount of support that I've been shown from Instagram to TikTok to YouTube. You all, like, thank you all so much. I did get a few questions, just to answer those real quick. Someone asked about the registry. So we do have a registry. It's going to be linked down in the description box of this video and on the announcement video. But just to be honest and transparent, I'm not going to have a traditional baby shower. For my baby shower, I'm only really I don't want to say accepting, because I want to be appreciative of whatever anybody purchases for like my baby shower, but I'm requesting that people only bring Pampers and wipes. So I don't want any other gifts but Pampers and wipes, and then gift cards. So that's how my registry kind of looks. The way it looks is only Pampers on there, wipes on there, and then like a couple gift cards that either for mommy or for baby, or for both of us. I know I have some food gift cards on there, because I heard that postpartum, after you have a baby, you know, it's going to be a little rough those first couple weeks. So cooking dinner and things like that probably won't be a thing for us right now. Well, not right now, but at that time. So of course, eating out will probably be our best bet. So I do have like a couple like little food places that I like on there, and then you also will see diapers on there and just wipes, and then kind of like some big name items, but those are kind of for like our family. But yes, I am pregnant, if you have not noticed, but most likely if you clicked on this video, then you know I'm pregnant, because this video is going to be about the first trimester, y'all. When I tell y'all, the first trimester was not good for me. So just to wrap up the registry conversation first though, so again, if anyone wants to buy anything from the registry, I'll be grateful and thankful. As time goes on, I probably will definitely be adding more things to the registry. So what you see now, I'm probably going to add more a little bit later as I kind of get you know, ahead of time and more into like my months. I am due in July, and right now it's only February, so I'm still, you know, thinking about what I want to add on there. But a gift card will go a long way for me, because again, like I said, I'm really trying to get into just accepting Pampers and wipes and gift cards, so that way I can kind of buy just the essentials for what baby will need at that moment. So yeah, that is that. So y'all, let's get into this first trimester. So the first trimester is your first 12 or 13 weeks. Some people say 12 weeks, some people say 13 weeks. Honestly, counting pregnancy weeks, honestly, y'all, is confusing to me. But I will kind of have like a little chart on the screen for you all. Start with like the weeks and then the months. To me, it was confusing. I'm like, girl, I don't, lady, what? Just tell me how many weeks I am and what month that is. But the first trimester is usually when you first find out you're pregnant up until 12 weeks. So usually you don't really find out that you're pregnant at 1 week. Like, I don't think no one knows that they're pregnant the first week, but usually you kind of find out around week 4. So your first month, which is like your missed period, you kind of find out that you're pregnant around that time. Most people do. Some people find out a little bit later, some people find out earlier. I found out about 5 weeks, but when I went to like my first like doctor's appointment, they told me I was like 6 weeks pregnant. So I technically kind of found out early. I know my mom said she didn't find out about my brother until after 8 weeks. So my mom was 2 months fully pregnant before she found out about my brother. I don't know when she found out about me, to be honest, but she did say I was planned, so she kind of already knew about me. So I found out at 6 weeks that I was pregnant, and honestly, when I found out I was pregnant, that's when the symptoms started. So the 5 weeks before I was pregnant, I did not know I was pregnant. I had no idea I was pregnant. If you want to learn about more about that and like my story time and stuff, I do have a video before this one about the story time on how I found out I was pregnant. I went to Mexico. Yeah, I went to Dallas, Texas. Baby, I was drinking and hookah, all that, and just didn't know I was pregnant for about 5 weeks. So when I found out, after I took the test, the day I took the test was like November 21st, 2023. The next day after the test, that's when I really got sick, y'all. So honestly, I think it's a mental thing, because before then, like the week before taking the test, I was feeling kind of sick, but I was still able to like manage. Like I was kind of just feeling like a little crampy. Honestly, y'all, one of the vlogs that I did post, I don't know which one it was, but it was one of the vlogs I posted in November. I really wasn't feeling too good. I had on my brown coat, feeling too good or whatever. But I just didn't think nothing of it. I just thought I just didn't feel good. But y'all, after taking that test, it's a mental thing. Like something in your brain just like clicks, and you just know that you're pregnant and you just sick. Okay, so I found out I was pregnant November 21st, and then Thanksgiving was November 23rd. So I found out 2 days before Thanksgiving that I was pregnant. So the day of Thanksgiving, y'all, was by far so bad. So when you're pregnant and like in your first trimester, smells make you nauseous, food make you nauseous, the sight of food make you nauseous, the thought of food make you nauseous for some people. Now I will say, not everyone gets sick in their first trimester, okay? Not everyone has a bad first trimester. So I will say that. My mom, she said she never vomited none throughout her pregnancies at all. Me on the other hand, baby, it was every day, all day, okay? So everything for me was bad. So the smell of food, the sight of food, the thought of food, water, anything, I was just so nauseous, y'all. So when I tell y'all Thanksgiving Day, I walked into my grandma's house and that food smell hit me. When I tell you, I went mute. Like I was so nauseous, y'all, that I had like a little water bottle and I had it mixed with some baking soda. Now I will say, the thing, I definitely say talk to your doctor before you do anything for like nauseousness and stuff like that. I will tell you the stuff that I was trying to do, but I did learn that drinking baking soda water was bad, so I had to stop that immediately because it does cause ulcers. But the first day I was sipping on baking soda water the entire time at my grandma's house, because the baking soda was keeping me settled. Like it was keeping my stomach settled. Like, you know, when you get that nauseousness feeling in your stomach, you feel like you about to throw up, your mouth get watery and your stomach get queasy. So the baking soda water for me helped me that first day, but I learned that that was a very bad thing, and I could not do it no more. So I was just sipping on my baking soda water the whole time, y'all. They served the food. I did not eat on Thanksgiving at all because I just could not consume food. Like, so for my first, at least for about 12 days, y'all, I did not eat anything solid. So in the video before this, I told y'all I lost about 12 to 15 pounds my first 10 days after finding out I was pregnant, simply because I just literally could not eat anything, y'all. Not even a cracker. Like I couldn't eat crackers, I couldn't eat noodles, nothing. I could not eat nothing because my brain wasn't allowing me to chew and swallow without vomiting, okay? So that was that. I did go to the hospital. I want to include like a little picture right here. I had to go to the hospital because I was not eating, but I was like vomiting and like spitting up liquids every day. So imagine you just getting everything out your system, but you're not putting anything in other than a little bit of water. But I was just so like, I was becoming so weak to the point where I couldn't even keep my eyes open. Like one time my boyfriend came in the room and he was talking to me, and I literally was like this, y'all. Like I literally kept doing like that because I was so weak that I had no energy or like no sugar in my body to even keep me woke. So that's when it just was getting alarming. Like it was just getting alarming because I literally was like suffering. Like I literally was suffering. Like I feel like I was dying, okay? So I went to the hospital because I had to get an IV. So they gave me an IV because they said that I was severely dehydrated. So I had to do 2 IVs, y'all. If y'all don't know, like IV is like the liquid hydration, like pumping water in like a saline solution, like a saltwater solution into your body. That was my first time ever having an IV, y'all. Like I've never really, I think I've been to the emergency room probably like 1 or 2 times ever in my life, and that probably was when I was a child. Like as an adult, y'all, I haven't went to a hospital in so long. So for the fact that I had to go to the hospital, y'all, I was really down and out. So they gave me 2 IVs. I had to sit there all day to get those 2 IVs. But honestly, when I got home, guess what I did? I threw up. So all of that liquid that was pumped into like my body, y'all, I threw it back up. So it honestly defeated the entire purpose of that entire day. When I tell y'all, it was just so depressing. Like, I've never like been depressed before, or I've never knew what depression felt like, or I've never even knew what like, I mean, I knew what sadness felt like in terms of like a boy, you said, or a boy or something like that, but, or like a family member lost. But I've never knew what sadness meant in terms of like your mental health. But to be sick every day for 12 weeks, it takes a toll on your mental health. When I tell you my mental health, I didn't know that I was like, I'm not gonna say I'm struggling with my mental health or anything like that, but I didn't know that I was this like fragile or whatever. Like, I thought I was like a good, strong person, like, oh, nothing really bothers me, nothing really gets me down. But being sick, stomach ache, body aches, throwing up every day, it's just like, y'all, it was just an experience that I couldn't explain. Like, you almost was kind of like mad, like you're mad, like, you know, you happy because you want the baby, whatever. Most people choose to keep their babies, but you're also mad, like, okay, but why am I so sick? But then you don't want to feel, you don't want to complain and be like, okay, God, because God could take the baby away. So it just was, I was just having so many emotions. Like, I was feeling bad for being mad. And then I wasn't happy, so I was feeling bad for not being excited about the baby. So when people was finding out like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant, everyone around me happy, and I'm mad because I'm the one that's sick. I'm the one who can't get out the bed. I'm the one who keep vomiting. Like, it was to the point where I wasn't even using the bathroom because I had no liquids in my body, y'all. Like, that's how bad it was getting. And you know, when you get to that point, you know, your kidneys start to shut down, liver start to shut down, your organs start to shut down. So you don't want to, you know, like shut down or whatever. And that's honestly, that was to the point where I was getting. So they told me that I had hyperemesis, and then it's like a G word. So basically just severe morning sickness. Now I want to tell y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, before I got pregnant, I thought morning sickness was really when you wake up in the morning, you just wake up in the morning, you throw up a little bit, and you go on back to your day. Morning sickness, they need to change the name, because morning sickness is not the morning. Like, it's all day. And for me, I wasn't getting like sick or feeling nauseous until about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the afternoons and night times was my worst time. The mornings was actually pretty my best time. So if I wanted to do, I honestly couldn't do anything. But if I wanted to just get up and sit on the couch and enjoy a TV show really quick, I had to do it in the morning time, because the morning times for me surprisingly wasn't bad. I started to feel sick after 2 p.m. every day. So the times where I was vomiting and things like that was after 2 p.m. or in the middle of the night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. or whatever. And it's crazy because I really thought that morning sickness meant, oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired. It is 4 or 5 o'clock. I be on this couch. But I really thought morning sickness meant like you just wake up in the morning, you sick, you throw up or whatever, and you go out your day. Like, when I tell you, like, I don't even know how to explain how I was feeling, but it was just a debilitating stomach pains, debilitating. Like, I couldn't even take a shower, y'all. Like, it was to the point where I went at least 3 days without taking a shower. Like, I couldn't take a shower. But one thing I will say, my face has cleared up 100%, because I wasn't taking a shower, I wasn't washing my face, I wasn't using skincare products, I wasn't doing nothing. And the times I did get in the shower, I just wet my face and just wiped it off with water. That was it. Like, when I tell y'all, my face definitely has cleared up. I mean, obviously probably because of the hormones too, but my face definitely cleared up for sure, because I haven't really wore makeup in 3 or 4 months now. So my first trimester, oh y'all, it was just so bad. And I always said, like, yeah, whenever I get pregnant, I'm gonna plan it out, so that way when I'm sick during the first trimester, I can still have content going, I can still have videos going. But that is not how it went at all, because this came unexpectedly. If y'all watched the YouTube video before this, y'all would know that I literally had an ultrasound done, and then 5 weeks later I found out I was pregnant. So I was pregnant during my ultrasound. I had got, because I thought I had ovarian cysts. Girl, I had a lot going on. after my birthday, it's like after my birthday until now, like, so that's why I wasn't really posting or anything like that, because honestly speaking, like, I understand what I say when they be like, oh, if a girl stop posting, that means she pregnant. Like, I always used to be like, that ain't gonna be me. I'ma had it. Well, or not had it, but like, I'ma trick them. Like, I'ma still be posting and they ain't gonna know. Girl, child, please. Like, it went some days my phone was dead. I ain't had no juice on my phone because I end up was staying at like my mama's house sometimes, like for weeks, like for at least days at a time. So if I'm at my mama's house and anybody else to talk to, you know, because I'm at my mama's house, so my phone can go there. And then my boyfriend got my mama number and my daddy got my mama number. So if they try to contact me, they can contact my mama. So it just was just, y'all, when I tell y'all I was at my lowest low during that time, it was just to the point where, like I was saying earlier, like, I felt bad for not being happy or not being thankful. Now, like, I'm so, like, just so excited and just so thankful and grateful and just anxious and just anxious in a good way, just to meet baby bump. I cannot wait till July. Like, I want her to bake really good and come on out in July. I just cannot wait, y'all. So the first trimester for me definitely was not a good one. Like I said, my main symptoms was nausea. The nauseousness was the worst part about it, because like, you had to like basically live your life and go through the day feeling nauseous. And the only thing I've been doing, y'all, for the past 17 weeks now, but for like the past 15 weeks, like I said, these past 15 weeks, I've been sitting on this couch rotting to death, okay? Like, I have not done nothing. Like, it's just so hard. It was hard for me because, like, y'all know, I'm used to posting. I'm used to going to the store. I'm used to making money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to doing a lot of stuff. I'm used to cleaning up my house. Like, I couldn't clean. I couldn't wash. I couldn't do this. Like, nothing. Like, when I say debilitating to the point where I was stuck in the bed, y'all. Like, stuck in the bed, like, just losing weight. Like, I'm still trying to gain my weight back. Like, still trying to gain my weight back from what I lost prior to, you know, find out I was pregnant and stuff like that. Because I was gaining my weight, y'all. Like, I was doing good. And that girl, I lost all that. I went from 125 pounds to 107 pounds. Like, I have not been 107 pounds since 8th grade, okay? And I'm 27, by the way. So literally, I have not been that small in over 10 years. So y'all, so if anybody's watching this and they are in their first trimester and you are struggling like I'm struggling, I know this is annoying because I hate it when my mama said, like, I got to a point where I was telling my mama, like, stop telling me this. But I promise it gets better. Like, my mom used to be like, I promise it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. I was getting mad by hearing that. Like, I don't want to hear that's gonna get better. Like, I want to just be mad because I'm mad that I'm sick. So, another thing too, like, y'all, when I tell y'all, like, my hormones was everywhere. Like, I had an attitude the whole first trimester. I was not smiling, nothing to smile about. I was not happy into it. Like, when I tell y'all, it's just so crazy. Then, like, my boyfriend, like, I thank God for him because he definitely been riding the wave. He been taking all the punches that I've been throwing, not literally, but like, you know, all of everything. Like, it was to the point where he was buying so much different stuff trying to get me to eat. Like, I used to be like, he's like, you want this, you want that, you want this, you want that, you want that, and everything he used to name it, I used to say no. He just like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know what I want. Like, I don't want nothing to eat. Like, I don't want to eat. And, like, you know, like I told y'all, that's just impossible. Like, you have to eat something. Like, it was to the point where I was like, you know how when you make soup and then, like, the little broth in the soup, I had to take a couple, like, spoonfuls of that, and that was my meal for the day. Just basically salt water. Like, salt water was what I had to do just to kind of keep my body hydrated. Like, I was not consuming no calories, nothing, y'all. So I definitely lost a lot of weight because I just could not eat. That was my main thing. Like, nothing sounded good. My boyfriend had sprayed some cologne, y'all, threw up. Like, your sense of smell go through the roof. your taste, everything just was nasty. Like, y'all, I'm just looking back on everything, and like, part of me wish I was able to kind of record a little bit, but y'all, I was looking so ugly, busted, and disgusted. I couldn't even record nothing for y'all. Like, it's like the only footage I got from my first trimester is that one little picture of my arm in the hospital. That's it, that's all. Because it, like, when I say, I'm just thankful. So if anybody's watching this, and then another thing too, I ended up getting sick. So like I said, week 1 through 13, sick. Week 14 and 15, I just literally, I got a cold. Y'all probably can kind of tell a little bit that I'm still congested a little bit. You can tell that I'm still congested a little bit. The cold is finally leaving. I've been sick for about 10, well, I was sick for about 10 days with a cold. You can't take no medicine. So girl, when I tell, like, I'm like, just one thing after another. First, I'm going from being sick, throwing up, and you know, oh, constipation was another thing, y'all. When I tell y'all, I did not have a bowel movement. I did not have, this is a TMI, but I gotta tell this, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's girls watching this. When I tell y'all, I watched so many first trimester videos too, just to kind of see if I was not by myself. Constipation was another thing too, y'all. I think the longest span I went was 12 days. And y'all probably like, girl, you got a lot of days, you got like a lot of numbers. But when you become pregnant, you count. Like, the only thing I had to do was just count. Like, nothing else. Like, I couldn't do nothing else but sit here and count days. So that's all I've been doing, was counting days and taking notes. I think I went 12 days, y'all, without a bowel movement. But you can't have a bowel movement if you're not eating no food. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was feeling like, oh, well, like I said, like, I was eating like little chicken broth, or I was eating like a couple spoons of noodles, and then at one point in time, I kind of upgraded like a little bit to eating a couple crackers and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm eating like a little something, like I'm eating at least once a day, like, what a food going. But literally everything I was consuming was turning into like what I needed for my body to sustain and to survive. So I didn't have no excess, no waste, no nothing, y'all. So that's another thing. You will not, again, like I said, the first trimester is different for everybody. But if you are one of the ones that's unlucky, like I was, one of the sick ones, this is what you're gonna experience. Like the constipation, y'all, when I tell, I could not have a bowel movement. And then it was the point where like I used to just go in the bathroom and just sit on the toilet and be like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here for like an hour and just see if something come up out of me. Girl, nothing was coming out. Like when I tell you, like, it's just crazy. So then, like, and it's crazy because during this whole entire time, I was not, like, this sounds bad, but I promise I don't mean it in a bad way. But during this whole entire first trimester, I was not concerned about the baby. Like I'm hyper concerned, not concerned negatively, but I'm hyper about the baby now. Like, I need to know baby kicking. I'm not kicking, but I need to hear her heartbeat every day. Like, I want to, like, I'm so like obsessed with this baby now in my second trimester. The first trimester I wasn't, and I'm like, this baby is surviving the storm and rain. Like, this baby is really surviving me not eating, me throwing up, me not using the bathroom, me crying. Like, I'm like, this baby is going through the ringer. Like, I'm like, I hope that, but then like my grandma, you know, older people be having their old like sayings. She like, if you don't get happy, you're gonna have a depressed baby, and you know, all this other stuff. So like, it just was a whole bunch of stuff. So I definitely would say, definitely protect your peace as well, because my grandma, like, I love my grandma stuff like that, but she definitely used to tell me like, if you don't stop crying, or if you don't stop, you know, being mad and having attitude or just being sad, you're gonna have a sad baby. Your baby gonna come out and not be happy, and come out and not be a happy baby. You know, people say happy babies and stuff like that. She's like, you're not gonna have a happy baby because of this. And so it's just like a whole bunch of stuff, y'all, just a whole bunch of stuff. But I wasn't even concerned about the baby at that point. Like, through all that, through the IVs, everything, I wasn't concerned. Now, when I tell you, now I literally be wanting to, I want to buy a Doppler, and like, they say don't buy one. So y'all don't take my advice. I haven't bought one, but they say the Dopplers, at-home Dopplers, are not good. But I be wanting to like hear the heartbeat every day. Like, I want to like get x-ray vision, look at my stomach to make sure the baby is okay every single day now. Like, every single day. Like, I'm so obsessed, like, every single day. Another thing, this is the last thing y'all I'm saying. when you go to the bathroom, from the first day you found out you're pregnant, and I heard up until you had a baby, you're gonna wipe and look at the tissue every single time. Just make sure you don't see no blood. And that's the truth. When I tell y'all, every single time I go to the bathroom, I look at the tissue, look at the toilet, and make sure I don't see nothing, y'all. And so the other day I was like, okay. Cause you know, before then, I wasn't looking at no toilet. Like when I use the bathroom, I'm just wiping and throwing in tissue and washing my hands and leaving at the bathroom. Like, you know, you don't really be concerned. But when I tell y'all, you're gonna become obsessed with look at the tissue every single time. Just make sure you don't see no blood. You don't even want to see a dot, nothing. You just want to just make sure you good down there every single day, every single time you pee. If you pee 40 times a day, you're gonna look at it 40 times a day, okay? But the other day I was like, okay, I'm gonna just wipe and be regular. I'm gonna go wipe, I'm not gonna look. Okay, so I wipe, I use bathroom, pee, whatever. Wipe, didn't look. You know, flush the toilet, wash my hands, left out the bathroom. When I tell you, the second I stepped out the bathroom, my anxiety went through the roof. Everything in my brain was telling me, you probably bleeding, you probably this, you probably that, you probably bleed. It's probably blood in your, it's probably blood down there. When I tell y'all, but it's just something I can't explain, because y'all know, like, if you as a woman, we know when we're bleeding down there. We know when we have discharge on there, because we can feel it. So I know in my brain I'm not feeling nothing down there, but also my brain is telling me that I'm bleeding because I didn't check. So do y'all know I had to go back in the bathroom, pull my pants down, wipe, just stand and wipe, just to make sure that it was no inch of blood. When I tell y'all, y'all probably think I'm crazy right now, but if any mommy can relate, please comment down below. But when I tell you, you become obsessed about a lot of things, and you're not even a mama. Like, you a mama, but baby not even here yet, and you that obsessed. So imagine when baby get here. So like when I tell y'all, like, I just have so many like little obsessions now. Like literally every day I have to use the bathroom, and every time I use it, I have to look at tissue just to make sure. But that was my first trimester, y'all. Like I said, it was just so much pain, agony, distress. Like, I couldn't work, I couldn't post, I couldn't do nothing. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my business definitely reflected that away. My business also reflected that I don't have the true support system like I used to. Like, I remember in 2020, 2021, 2022, even 2023 was kind of so-so. But like up until 2022, I used to have like a core group of people that was go shop regardless of if I'm posting. Like, I used to get an order every day regardless of if I made a post that day or not. In 2023, it started to kind of dwindle down a little bit or whatever. And then towards the end of this year, this past couple months, I took everything off the website because I couldn't go to the post office, none of that, y'all, like nothing. So that's why I don't have any physical products on my website right anymore, because I just couldn't go to the post office during my first trimester. Couldn't pack orders, okay? But prior to that, I really wasn't. It's just, this kind of showed me that I don't really have supporters for my business like I used to. Like I was saying, like, I could go days without posting back then and I would still get an order. Now, if I'm not posting, I'm not getting no orders. And I'm going to be transparent with y'all. Like, I got one order probably 2 or 3 orders this month of February, and it's February 14th. So, because I really haven't been posting. So, it's just showing me that it's definitely time for me to transition out. I've had a great 4 years in business. I've done more than I've ever done. Could have ever imagined. Over $500,000 in sales. Great experience for business. But honestly speaking, y'all, it is a wrap. So my website will still remain open, and it still will have those digital products on there, but that's it. That's all. Like, I'm 27 now. I'll be 28 by the end of this year. Honestly, I am just growing out of the bracelet business era of mine. It was great 4 years, but the audience and just the culture, it's just a little bit young for me at this point. Like, I started when I was 23 years old. I'm almost 28. Well, not almost, but I'll be 28 this year. So that's a good 5 years of, you know, working with people that's younger than me, interacting with people that's younger than me in terms of just my social medias in general. So yeah, in terms of business, a lot of people have been asking me about business as well. In terms of business, the website will remain open for digital products. People shop, they shop, they don't, they don't. I did get 2 ebook orders today. But that was just at random, like I said. But as far as like me making bracelets and posting and doing that, I'm retired, y'all. Like, I'm officially done with that part of my life. I'm really trying to get into YouTube heavy. When I say YouTube heavy and my personal TikTok. So I'm pretty sure I might lose some supporters, but I'm hoping to gain some as well. So yeah, y'all, that is the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. And make sure, if you made this far in the video, you comment down below one thing that you are looking forward to seeing from me when it comes to like mommy content. So like the baby nursery or baby shopping or baby whatever baby. So just let me know anything baby that you are excited to see from me, and I will see y'all later. Bye.